Hey guys, it's Archie Luxury. Archie Luxury. I've just sent a few invites out to the boys, the bros, the boys, the bros, sending out invites to the bros, and thank you to JD for doing some beautiful creative arts. Thank you so much there. We had a great show yesterday. Fantastic. Aussie expat. Let's see if I can get him on. Clivers, can I get the Clivers on? Where's Clivers gone? Clive. Fuck bear. Fake bear. Let's see if I can get him on. What can I say, guys? Today, what age do you want to retire? What age do you want to retire? That's a good question. What age do you want to retire? Hurricane, $2. Get Eddie on, Faker. Send him the link. Look, Eddie is fucking dead wood. Dead wood. I don't know if he's so great. I don't think he's that great, Hurricane. Eddie is kind of problematic. We get some super chats in. I'll send an invite. Come on, guys. If you want him in, I'll send him an invite. There we go. Come on. Let's see what happens. See what happens. Let's see what happens, man. What can I say? What can I say, guys? It's all happening now. It's all happening. We are on the Archie Luxury Show. We're on the Archie Luxury Show. What can I say, guys? It's so cool being here with you people. It is cool. It's fun. I love it. I love being here because you guys give me the Zep for life. Oh, it's raining outside. It's raining. I love rainy days. Rainy days, Fakers. I love them. Love them to death. Yeah, let's get them on. Guys, I'm sharing the link. The link is here. Get them on. Anyone wants to jump on, they can jump on. We'll talk watches. What age do you want to retire? Now, this is an interesting question. Let me explain it to you. Let me just make sure the link is pinned. Is the link? Let's have a look here. The link is pinned. Beautiful. Let's start a poll. What age do you want to retire? Retire. Okay, let's go through a couple choices here. We've got 55, 60, 65, 67. Okay, let's see what happens. Start the poll. Let me know, when do you want to retire? Now, I got to tell you something myself. When do I want to retire? When do I want to retire? When do you want to retire? That's a very good question. You know what I'm saying? When do I want to retire? Let me tell you, my scope is that, well, I'm 53, 54 in October. Not far, not many, not so long to go. It depends on the job market, because it's all one thing to say you want to keep working, but sometimes the corporate world or your Small business, it just doesn't go so well. So you're forced into it. I think myself a good age to retire. I look at Sirocco. Sirocco retired at 50. He had money. He could do it. Bought a boat and lived the life. I mean, fuck. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong at all. In my case, I think 55 would be good. 55, 60. But I'd still like to be doing the streams. I love connecting with you guys. I really do. I love the connections. I love to connect with the audience. And yeah, I do love to connect with the audience. I want the yin and the yang, the zing and the zang. I want to have the yin and the yang fuckeroonies. I do. I want the yin yang yong. Yin yang yong. I want the yin yang yang. I want the yin yang yang. Yin yang yang. That's what I want. Fuckeroonies. I want the yin. I want the yin and the yang and the yang. That's what I want, guys. I really want to do the yin and the yang. Okay? I want to get the fucker. I want to drink whiskey. I want to fuck bitches. I want to have the time of my life. And I got to be totally fucking honest with you. Totally fucking honest. I got to tell you, man, I really want to enjoy 5-star. That's what I want to do, is enjoy my life. 5-star living. 5-star living, man. Five-star living. You know what I mean? I want to have the yin and the yang and the yang. That's what I want. The yin, the yang, and the yang. That's what I want, man. I want the yin and the yang and the yang. So I got to tell you, myself, when do I plan on retiring? I really would say, myself, I want to retire. I want to retire. Oh, when do I want to retire? I think I want to retire. I want to retire soon. That's right. I'm fucking burnt out, man. I'm burnt the fuck out. I really want to retire. I want to retire soon. I want to have the fun. That's it, guys. We got another super chat. We got one from Jay Fearful. Jay Fearful. I love the Fearful Jay. Jay Fearful. He is a good guy. Jay Fearful, €2.50. That's quite a good super chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. And he says, AC3 and Eddie in Asia in a bro house. Yeah, look, Eddie's a little bit on the dicey side. I love him. I don't know if I could actually live with him yet. And I'll be honest with you. You know, is Eddie ready to commit? Is he ready to commit to the pontiff? Is he ready to commit? Is he ready? I don't know if he is. I don't know if he is. You know that? I'm not sure. I really am not sure whether he's ready. Eddie is ready to commit. That's the whole thing with the guy. and I got to be honest with you, retirement. When do you guys want to retire? I was talking to Tusa, you know, Punky Brewster, and he said he could be retiring anytime soon because redundancies are happening. Once we're in our 50s and we're earning 100,000 a year plus, we've got a fucking target on our back. The job may not last. Do you understand this or not? It may not fucking last. You know what I mean? It may not last, man. It may not last. It could end very quickly, very badly, and what can I say? What can I say? What can I say? You know, it's all vicious and nasty shit. It is all vicious and nasty shit. I can tell you this now. We've got to be working on when do you want to retire? Myself, 55. That's why I've got one more year of hard work. Then I'm going to semi-retire. I'll still be doing the streams. But I've got to tell you something. Retirement watch. You know what the ultimate retirement watch is for me? I tell you honestly, I love Speedy. I reckon a decent steel Rolex with a date, Explorer 2, Submariner. That is the perfect retirement watch. Or a GMT. That is it. That is exactly what I would love to do. We've got Mark Goldberg, world's greatest dog trainer.
Ladies, how are you? Well, the good times are over, you bastards. I'm back. How are you? How you been? What's happening? What's going on? What are you getting?
Oh, man. I got to tell you something.
Tell me. Good times are over, boys. I'm back. Ladies, nice to see you all too.
How come? Tell me what's happened to you. You've been away. What happened?
I just had all sorts of. I had a couple of. Turns out I got friends. Not too many here.
No, that's as ridiculous as me saying that.
Exactly. However, good point. However, you know, I've been to dinner with various friends in the last week or so, and then the kitten and I went to a show at a bar last night that we were invited to, a bachelor party for a couple of bachelors. Both bachelors were there, so that ought to tell you something. Fun times. Anyway. Why is it that I come on and all of a sudden you stop talking because like I'm supposed to do it by myself?
I got to tell you something. There's been some nasty comments, but Eddie's back. You know, Eddie's resurfaced.
Is he? Tell me, how is Edward, man? How is he?
Oh, that guy, he's completely out of his mind. Okay, I don't mind him. I don't mind him back.
Well, let's get him on. Come along, Edward. Also, I don't know if you realize, but Vintinier is in. Well, he landed in Melbourne, but I think he's going to Brisbane.
Oh, fantastic! That's amazing shit.
So you should put out a call that you're busy and you will not have time for coffee or lunch. Just let him know that ahead of time. And Eddie, tell me, has Eddie been on the show? Did I miss an Eddie appearance?
It is Steady Eddie. Don't forget that, okay?
How could I? What other reprobates and criminals have surfaced while I've been gone?
Steady Eddie. Steady Eddie. What's he up to, Eddie? Tell me what Eddie's up to.
I thought you said he was back, so you should know. Right?
He doesn't listen. I said to him, go to a low-cost town, go to the South, Mississippi, Missouri. Restart your life. No, Arch, you don't understand.
Archie. Well, he is a Chicago man, and his mom is here. His sleeping quarters, front seat of his car, are here. I don't know. I think maybe Curly ought to offer him a couch. Don't you? We're all in the same
Yes.
area right here. I think Curly could offer him a couch.
I think Curly would be a great guy. I love the Curly. Don't you love Curly?
I feel like you're not really concentrating. Ever since I clicked in, you're like very busy with.
I am. I'm here talking to you, man. I want to talk retirement age, and you have passed.
I'm past. What is there an official age in Australia?
67's when you get the pension, the government pension.
Well, here. Okay, so here, if provided you paid into the government pension, they have what they call your full retirement age, which is like, I don't know, 67, 68 now, I think it went up to.
Mm-hmm.
But you can claim it as early as 62. But if you do that, they take away like a third of it. 30, like about a third of it. And you can work prior to your 68 birthday. But if you earn over something like $20,000, then they start cutting the pension. So basically, and here's the other thing. If you wait and you don't claim your pension, even at your full retirement age, which I have not.
Oh, you haven't claimed it at all?
Have not. And the reason is up until your 70th birthday, which is coming for me frighteningly soon, it grows. They kick it up 8% per year. So you wait a couple of years, and it's like a lot more because yeah. So they're hoping that you'll die before you take it, but I'm gambling that.
Oh, once you die, doesn't your estate get that money?
No.
What?
No.
What?
They do not. However, there is such a thing called spousal benefits. I mean, I'm sure.
So you're boring. Joking. Your estate. So
they stop paying immediately, instantly.
Fuck.
And a matter of fact, Americans who move abroad and get their Social Security check deposited in a foreign bank, Social Security sends them a proof of life letter every year. Every year they have to prove they're still alive so they don't accidentally pay dead people.
How do they prove they're alive?
You have to respond to the letter. Super chat.
Sweaty sausage, $2. Relying on the government for retirement, scary. Well, you know what? Stop. You've paid your taxes. You've got every right to rely to suck that teat.
Well, as a portion. I mean, like, honestly, for most people, like mine is kind of shockingly high, but that's because I paid so much into it. I was a high wage earner. But for like normal wage earner, like in the median, no, Jesus, nobody could live on it. So yes, relying on the government for retirement, like to fund your full retirement, that would definitely be terribly scary, and an awful lot of people. That's why there's so many old people, working at Walmart and Home Depot, because they don't have enough. It's kind of sad, but it is true. We see it everywhere.
Holy fuck!
That's why I thought I could get hired at Wendy's, Archibald, because so many elder workers are going back to work. So that my cover story was I needed to supplement my Social Security, but I think they Googled me. So that was that.
But how do they know that you're a multimillionaire with a gold sub?
I mean, maybe they found this fucking stream and realized the guy writes books and he doesn't need this job and he drives a stinking Lincoln at the time and he's probably writing a book about us. So we don't want that. Maybe I was just overqualified. I don't know. What kind of jobs have you been turned down for?
Oh, I remember one stage, this is 30 years ago, when I closed my computer business, I was looking for work. I had a rejection pile that thick, and not all of them sent you a rejection. You probably got 1 in 10 was sent you a letter, and I had a pile that thick. It was pretty fucking, it was an eye-opener. I never really, I applied for everything. I applied for sales. I applied for secretarial. I applied for IT jobs, and
back then it was the classified ads in the newspaper, right?
Yes,
I remember that. I graduated college in a vicious recession with high unemployment. And so I quit sending out resumes and I started walking into, I wanted to go into publishing. So I walked into this publishing office with my,
which is a very competitive area. Even in the good times, publishing was extremely competitive.
It's low paying and competitive. Like it's both, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like a glamour industry also.
Yeah.
You know, people have a dream. So I'm in New York City. I'm pounding the pavement. I go into this office where I had heard somebody, you know, had an opening through the grapevine.
Yep.
I asked for the editor. Secretary takes me back to his office and he says, give me, you know, and I give him my resume and he goes, do you see that? And he pointed to the radiator next to the window looking out over New York City. And there was a pile of paper, probably 1 foot high, big stack of paper, like reams and reams and like 4 or 5 reams worth of paper, like about a foot high. I go, he says, you know what that is? I said, no. He goes, that is the response from one ad in the Sunday New York Times, and I don't want to read them. Start Monday. $20.
Neo Lover, $20. OC is going around saying you are lonely, dysfunctional, droopy-eyed, deformed, stuttering, loser piece of poppy full of shortcomings and frustrations, aka a talentless fook. How will you defend the art? Who's he talking to?
You, apparently.
I don't.
I mean, am I a dysfunctional, droopy-eyed, deformed? Am I droopy-eyed? I don't think he's droopy-eyed either. Hold on, Archie. We're gonna have to see which of us. Hold on, I'm gonna hide this. Let me see your eyes. Take off your glasses. I gotta see if they're. No, they're not droopy at all. No, and now me, I'm older than you, so I got a little bags going. But are droopy? Baggy, maybe, but droopy. I don't. What's it all about? What's it all about, Alfie?
I don't understand him. Why is he saying that? Can you tell me that?
Well, it's not Neo Lover. Neo Lover is quoting OC. By the way, I have a question. Who's OC? Who is that?
I don't know.
Green Man says this chat is addressing Mike the Snake, but I don't think so because Mike's not on right now. How will you defend the Archieverse? I think he's talking to you, Archie, because you would be the natural defender of the Archieverse. So go ahead and tell the boys, how will you defend the Archieverse?
Hey, you know what? Who gives a shit what OC says? I don't know the truth. I don't care. OC, man, good peace, man. I don't want to have arguments or anything with anybody.
Well, speaking of having arguments, I think you're about to have one right now. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the show, HR. Yes.
Hey, yes. HR, how are you going there?
All right. Well, if he doesn't want, he wasn't talking. He's flipping through all his. Unmute yourself, and then we'll let you in. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. Good dog. He just wants to show.
With OC, I got to be totally honest with you. OC. I had a good conversation a couple weeks ago with him. He's okay.
Is he? I mean, does the Archieverse need defending? You know, who else has created their own actual universe? Name one in this space. Even Tim Masso. There is no Masso-verse. None at all.
Exactly.
We like Tim Masso, but nonetheless, there is no Masso-verse.
Tim Masso's a great guy, don't you think? He's fantastic.
I cannot argue, but he has no verse.
You know, everything is. It's
Is it?
I just love you, Marky. You know that? I really do love you. Retirement is pounding. Retirement is coming.
I hope not. For you? For me? For who?
For me.
Oh, I see. You're going to leave us? You're going to leave the verse?
No, this is my without this, I would be a lonely man.
This is your life's work, man. This is all you got.
My life's work. Exactly right. Listen,
there's over 100 people in here right now, and I dare say it's probably all they got too. Why? Otherwise, what the fuck why would you bastards be in here if it weren't for the fact that you are, the lonely, the underserved, the
The raw
overprivileged.
undercooked sausage. That's
Oh,
HR. Let's
yeah.
get him on.
Hey, Paul. Hey, Mike.
Mark.
Sorry, Mark. Sorry, I'm a bit tired.
Yes.
Paul,
Love the
I
avatar.
just wanted to jump on and say I was on the stream with OC,
Yes.
and do you know what he called you? A cum guzzling cum dumpster.
When did
What
he?
do you
Which
think about
stream?
that?
Which stream? What time?
He was on Curly's stream. He called
I'm
you
a little upset that.
No, let me finish, Mark. Very
Can
quickly.
he call me that?
Very
Why would
quickly.
he call?
No, it's not all about you, Mark.
I think this time it is.
Paul, he called you a cum guzzler and a cum dumpster. What do you think,
I
Paul?
don't believe you. I don't believe you because you were bullied because you're multiracial. So anything out of your foul mouth is going to be tainted.
I mean, do you guzzle cum?
Would I actually? You're just a vile.
Do you guzzle it? Guzzle.
Shit. What a piece of shit.
I mean, I don't think Archie has turned down how many Le Mans for Archie has turned down Shaq and like 50, 60, 100 Le Mans. So I don't know how he could possibly be a cum guzzler when he's turned down every opportunity to guzzle Shaquille O'Neal on David SW. He's turned down every opportunity except for last week. He accepted one of them, but that hardly qualifies. Anyway, how was our audience today, guys? How are you boys?
I've got to tell you something, Marky. I don't know why HR comes on. His shtick is just boring. It's boring.
Well, I know why he comes on. Because without you, what has he got?
He's
a character here. He's somebody. He's HR as opposed to, John Wellington Smythe, who fires people for a living.
I love this 80s fragrances, don't you?
Not really. I don't. You know what? Fun fact. I have 4 or 5 colognes, and they're all like 20 years old.
Yes.
Once in a while, I'll spray one, but like almost never.
Why don't you spray every day?
Because I train dogs, and I honestly don't think they care, right? I can't be bothered, to be honest. And the kitten is always spraying something on himself and asking me, do you like this one or that one? Smell this wrist, now smell that wrist. Now smell my cleavage. Which one do you like? And I'm like, I never want to tell them. They all smell alike to me. They're all nice. But I have to be careful how I describe them. What's the smell like?
But can you smell dog shit? Does that smell pungent?
Oh, let me tell you what every dog trainer in the entire universe does when they walk into their kennel.
What's that?
You crack the door and you take a whiff, because before you walk in there, it tells you immediately what kind of day it's going to be. A good day or a crap day. So yeah, of course you can smell it. Of course you can. And a day that starts with a code brown is not a good. It's not a good day.
Code brown. What's a code brown?
Well, what do you think? Code brown. This is not a drill. And if you're lucky, it's contained. If you're unlucky, the dog is slathered in it. The walls have been sprayed. I mean,
how do you mean the dog's slathered in shit?
Because they're in their kennel. Sometimes they dance around in it.
Oh my God! How do you hose that off?
Wait,
in your dog farm? Do you have one of those big bays? You know those washing bays?
Yeah. You have to. I have a dog washing station. Yes, of course.
Got a Frankfurt sausage, $5. Cum guzzling, discussion, and no Terry. Sacre bleu.
Yeah, that is a fair point. Frankfurt sausage. Yep. Terry would certainly have enjoyed this, but he has a tendency to go too far. I mean, I'm also gay, but it's like all he wants to talk about. And I'm a little more. I try to be respectful of you guys. Certainly, there are gay people in the Archieverse in the comment section. Absolutely, there are. But basically, let's be respectful of one another and keep as much penis out of it as we can. There you go. That's my thinking.
I totally agree. You know that?
Mm-hmm. Do you now? Well, you do love gay men, though.
I always loved gay men, but tell me this seriously.
Seriously. It's going to be about watches.
Retirement watch. Do you plan on getting yourself your gold sub is your retirement watch.
I mean, I don't know. Like I'm not retired. You know, a lady friend of mine, a woman friend who is a very, very fine dog trainer. She's, let me think, 68, 78. She's just about 80, and she didn't retire until she was 77. And actually, honestly, she retired because she's got no knees. She just refused to get a knee replacement or knee replacement. She should have.
But surgery is bad for you. You know that?
Well, I get it because I'm afraid of it too, but I'm going to go get a hip. Hip is supposed to be a lot easier than a knee. She needed 2 knees, so she hobbles around, and that made it impossible for her to train dogs. But she toughed it out till she was like 75, 76.
Did she need the money?
Oh, did Spain beat Argentina? Exciting. Yeah. You know, I have a friend in Spain because I used to, live there on and off. And that explains why he sent me this. That's the Spanish flag, Archie. You should pay attention to your show, Archie.
Oh, wow. That's what he said?
Oh, wow. You know, guys, I don't know. It's not often that I feel like kicking Archie off his own show, but, do you think Spain...
The rain in Spain falls mainly in the plain.
You got to pay a little attention to your show. Never mind. You know what? I'm not going to kick you off. I'm just going to go.
Hey, Marky, don't do that to me. I'm here for you. Marky, I got some present for you today. I got a present for you today. Marky, please. Marky.
Did you say
Let me tell you something. The football, the football. See, that is in Australia, football is something completely different. In America, it's with the pads.
It's American. We call it American. Here we call it football. Soccer is soccer. What the rest of the world calls football.
Soccer's not really that popular in Australia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What do you have? Bateman. Yes, I am having a tantrum. I would like the fucking guy to pay a little attention to his show. That is true.
Let me ask you something, Mark. I want to ask you something seriously, okay?
Yes, go right ahead.
If you had a choice, right? If you had a choice of being 10 years younger, but you lost half your money, would you take it?
You'd have to, wouldn't you? When you have to take it and make it back?
Would you ever waste your time coming on this stream again?
It is a fair question because, what percentage of my life have I spent doing this? But then again, you're the beneficiary of this, so I'm not going to ask you, but all the boys in the chat, what percentage of our lives have we spent right here just for the sheer hell of it? I don't know. Listen, a lot of people would say no, but then on their deathbed, they'd be like, never mind. I want the 10 years. It's like, how could you, if you could get more time? Yeah, of course you would. And you only want half my money. You don't want all of it.
There's nothing worse than being old and poor, don't you think?
Well, also think about this in the stock market. Historically, your money's, if you're in the right stuff, your money doubles every 7 to 8 years.
Yep.
So
did you know, Marky? Did you know? Back.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Did you know homeless people have a life expectancy of between 40 and 50? They die.
Well, how unhealthy is it? A lot of them are. I'm sure it's hard living, and then you got to add in drug, substance, dirty needles, hepatitis. It's horrible.
Sickness in that, and it's cold outside.
Terrible. I'm sure a lot of them are using mental illness. There's a lot of problems. Terrible.
Yeah, it's very sad. It's really.
Would you take one? Would you take somebody in?
You got to be out of your fucking mind, aren't you?
Well, that beautiful storage shed that you're sitting in right now is going to be empty.
If you had someone in, you can't kick them out later. You know what I mean?
I guess that depends on where you are and how you structure it. But yeah, maybe that you could have a problem. That's true. Could.
And it becomes your problem. You know what I mean? You take them in. It's like the dog who follows you home.
Squatters' rights.
Squatters. Have you seen those videos on squatters?
Yeah. Where I saw this one where they could. It was in California, which has very liberal laws for squatting.
He moves in with the squatters. Did you see that?
He moved in with her. He poured olive oil right under her door so she would slip, coming out yelling at him, all kinds of. He was blasting music at all hours of the day and night. And he was the brother, Vietnamese guy. He was the brother. His sister owned the house, but he didn't have anything to do, so he moved in and made videos. That was funny. That was a great setup.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible stuff. Look, why is there such a homeless problem? Does America? Do you have social housing in America?
I mean, I don't know.
Not really.
I think it exists, but it's woefully. There's not enough of it. There's a housing shortage. Also, these squatter laws are crazy. Like, if the person says no, I have a lease, and it's a completely fake lease, the police go, it's a civil matter, so you got to sue them in civil court. And now they're in your house for months. It's one of the reasons I don't want to own rental property anymore, because people could just break in there and occupy it.
Yes, that's exactly it. That's exactly.
John has a good
Section
point.
8. Section 8 housing.
Section 8 housing is the government pays the landlord directly. Now they inspect the property; it's got to meet all kinds of qualifications, and then the renter, the one receiving the benefit, is supposed to pay a small percentage.
If you had a rental property, would you allow them to have dogs?
I did, but I kept I charged a bit extra and had a dog deposit. But I hated being a landlord.
How much was the dog deposit?
The dog deposit was, I don't remember, several $100s, and then it was like an extra $50 a month to have the dog there. But I hated being a landlord. I hated it. It was, first of all, people bother you for every stupid little thing. Number one. Number two, they somehow or another think that buying Christmas presents to their kids is more important than putting a roof over the children's head. So it can be a real bother trying to collect the rent. And then you feel like a Scrooge. I don't know. I hated it. It sounds like, good passive income, but it's not. It's a lot of work, and you have to really get personally involved. It's terrible.
Can't you get a letting agent to take care of it for you?
Yeah, yes, you can, for basically 10% of everything. And then if there's maintenance problems, you're still the one involved. And if there's legal problems, you got to spend the money to sue them. I'll tell you, the worst thing I ever did was this guy just would not pay me. But he had been in this house a long time, and then he just quit paying me. But all his friends and neighbors and family thought he owned the house, and I knew this. So I went over there with a giant sign, and I just planted it in the front yard when he was at work, and it said for rent, and it had my phone number on it. So all the neighbors saw it, and then he called me screaming, they all think I own the house. I'm like, well, then maybe you should pay for it. Anyway, it's a bad business.
What happened to him in the end?
Eventually, listen, he stayed in that house for 20 years. He paid, but yeah, sometimes you had to get nasty to make him. And then eventually we just didn't renew his lease, kicked him out, and sold the property. Painted, carpeted, sold it, and that was a very happy day for me to be rid of it. I had a few, and he was the last one.
That was in Chicago?
In the burbs, in the suburbs here.
Wow.
Yeah.
And do you ever, I see, so you've done so many fucking things. This is what I love having you on the show, is that not only are you, like you've lived 3 or 4 fucking lifetimes. You have been in the lock and safe business.
Yes.
You've been in the publishing business.
Yes.
And you've been in the dog training business.
It's true.
What other career things have you done?
Publishing. I did publishing.
Yep, that's what I said. Publishing, yeah.
Yeah. So there was that. And that was before I wrote the books. And
you've always been you've been self-employed a lot of the times as well.
My first job was obviously for a corporate publisher. And then my
Your
second
first job was training dogs at high school.
Well, that's junior high school. So that's a fair point. But I've been self-employed for a long time now.
And when you were in corporate world, you almost got a job with the CIA.
That was actually my first job interview. I was
FBI or CIA?
CIA. Yeah, that was kind of freaky,
And then you
I went to that. Hold on. I went to that interview wearing a 3-piece suit and no underwear because I had run out of underwear, and I felt like it was a woman field agent who was interviewing me, and I felt like she knew. It was very uncomfortable. The kitten said, "Of course, you went to an interview with no underwear."
Let me ask you this, Goldberg, you've lived such a wonderful life.
Yes.
Have you had hard times where you've been short of money and desperate, or never really had money problems?
I mean, I'm a little ashamed.
Have you had to ring Mom and say, "Mom, can I move back in for a while?"
Well, I did do that. Yeah. Well, when I graduated college, yeah, I moved back in and worked in the publishing company in New York. So I got free rent that year, and that really helped because they couldn't have done it otherwise. Then that was probably my most difficult and awkward time. Look, I in a lot of ways I've been privileged because my people were in businesses, and so they brought me into like that lock business.
Is this white privilege? We're talking white privilege here.
Maybe white Jew. I don't know what kind of privilege, but privilege. Money privilege. We weren't off the hook wealthy, but
you had fucking Buicks. You drove Buicks. You weren't Cadillac, but you were Buick.
I was lucky. Okay, I had a fortunate. I had a good upbringing, but then I had a good head on my shoulders, so I took advantage.
So where did you grow up, in Chicago or?
Did I grow up in Chicago? No, I grew up in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. Billy.
Oh, houses are still reasonable in Philly, aren't they?
I don't know. I would like to invite the rancher who just called me. The rancher, I invite you to come on the stage.
Yeah, I've sent him a link already.
Yeah,
Jump on.
I'm not rubbing the mug. I'm not getting up from my chair. You just hop on, buddy. Come on. Here's the link. Just hop on. Here, I'll text him too. Yeah. Click the rancher, hop on. He's gonna say, text the rancher, hop on. I'm sure he's going to say something along the lines of, no, not unless you rub the mug. But, I'm training him right now. Click, treat, yank. Anyway, Mark grew up Amish. I did not grow up Amish, and Amish is with an A, not an O. Although I did go to school in Amish country, but I'm from Philly, and you don't get the Amish until the middle of the state, which is Lancaster.
I've got to tell you something. You were in that movie with Harrison Ford, the Amish movie.
Well, I wasn't in it, but I was almost. My claim to fame is I almost provided them dogs. Oh no, it wasn't that one. It was the Boys from Brazil. It wasn't that one. Yeah. All right. What's the rancher saying? The rancher is saying, "Hop on this." So. Jimmy or whoever, Jimmy said rancher will make a gay joke in response to Mark saying hop on, and he did. He said hop on this. So he did. Come on, Clydesy, I see you in the comments. Just get in here. Come on, man. Anyway, I
got to tell you something, Marky. It's you've lived such a fantastic life. You are what I would call the American dream. Okay.
Well, I made.
Look at the cars you've had: Cadillacs, Lincolns,
I did
Porsches.
Yeah, that's true too.
You had fucking BMW. You never had a BMW.
No, never had a BMW.
You never had a Mercedes either, did you? Have a Mercedes?
No, I have not, and I do wonder. Maybe one day.
Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? See, I love Donny Haynes. He had his grandparents' S-Class Mercedes. His grandparent was a judge, some sort of judge. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz?
Well, let's see, Archie. What kind of watch talk have you planned for today?
Okay, retirement watch. See, for you, I would say your retirement watch is the gold sub.
Even though I'm not retired?
No, but you're at that age. How old were you when you got the gold sub?
Oh, let me think. Probably like 60.
Retirement
60,
age.
62.
See, after 60, everything you do is for fun because you can always fall back on your Social Security, can't you?
Well, no, not till 62. No, that's not true. Like I said, 62 is the earliest. And if you take it at 62 instead of 67 or 68, then they slice a third of it off for life.
Why don't you start using the money now? How long do you think you're going to live? Are you a vampire? We got the rancher joining us. Click the rancher on. Hello, rancher.
Oh. Hi, Clydesy. How you doing, man?
Hey, Clive.
Hey, Paul. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Hey, so Clyde, actually, this is a good question for you. Like,
I'm going to send you, if you behave, rancher, I will send you more breasts in the WhatsApp.
Well, why the? Okay, that would have been a good thing to start with. Okay, all right.
There we go. Well, at least, you know.
Look at the rancher there. All right. Okay. Yeah. Good point to start with. Yeah. He's on the. You must admit, those tits I sent you before, rancher, they were fucking amazing.
Honestly, it was the nips that did it, you know. But you know, this is a lot like dog training.
I could have had those tits forever, by the way, rancher.
Well, like I said, if I didn't like big boobs, would I keep coming on here with you two?
I like big boobs, and I cannot like.
You know what you call men who crave and touch and lust after big breasts?
Lost.
Heterosexual.
I love that. That's a great.
You're welcome.
Well, that lets me out. Anyway, yeah, no, like Clyde, I feel like.
Actually, I was watching Letterkenny, and they're talking about it, but even the gay guys in the gym were saying, no, even gay guys like big boobies.
Well, you know, we admire them, but you know, we don't want to play with them.
Do you ever cross over to the trans?
To the what?
Transsexuals.
Do you like a lady boys, Clyde? Lady boys.
No. Well, there's not like a whole lot of lady boys around here, so, but I would suspect not.
The Thai lady boys are particularly
what used to be on the extended. What used to be? Remember the extended Archie Luxury soundboard where they had like 2 or 3 ladyboi quotes?
Yeah.
And it was like, and then you have to realize the fact that there's an ugly penis hiding down there.
Well, just don't look.
Yeah, they still not.
It's only a problem if it's an erect, ugly penis, Clive.
Oh my God, guys! I would like the punters to take note that I didn't do this. I didn't bring this up. Archie did this all on his own. Anyway, yeah, no, I don't know. I'm not a ladyboy fan, although because I always think when I see one of these ladyboys. Hold on, Clyde. When I see one of these ladyboys, they're very beautiful, and I always think, why he must have been a really, really good-looking guy. Why did he have to ruin it by smearing girl all over himself? But you know, that's not very culturally sensitive, and I apologize to the trans community.
You apologize to the trans community?
Yes, because it wasn't very politically correct what I just said. I mean, people should be who they want to be. I get it. But I do look at some of these beautiful lady boys and think, you must have been a really beautiful guy. Why'd you put boobs on that?
Exactly.
Kind of ruins the whole thing. Tits.
I said something that was in a chat that was probably not the most sensitive.
It was the link.
No, in a chat. Our chat.
Oh, well, there's nothing in our chat. You want to double down on that? Such a stupid comment.
No. It's just
a stupid comment that you want me to think about it again. Clyde, that just made you look dumb, and you're a smart man. But when you come out with these ones that are dumb, I just wonder, why do you bother? Why you should filter for the
why do I bother coming here
for the good stuff?
If I really like doing smart, healthy things, would I keep showing up here? I mean, come on.
Speaking of smart and healthy, Mike the Snake, welcome to the program.
Mike!
Hi, Archie. Hi, Mark.
How are you,
Clyde,
man?
you're gonna have to tell him. You're gonna have to tell him what you said, Clyde, because
I don't have to.
You know, you want to.
Yeah. Now that it's been established that I'm bisexual, I'm offended too.
Damn it! I just lost my whole audience.
I'm fucking pissed off.
I didn't have too many friends to begin with. Now
you crossed the line. You went too far there.
I can't afford to lose any.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, thank you, man.
Welcome to the program. Welcome to the show.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to tell you something, Clivers. What's going on in your world there? I wanted to ask you,
It's hot.
Retirement. What age do you want to retire? Clive is how old are you now? You're nearly 60, aren't you?
I'll be 59 in November.
That's nearly 60. I love the way people try and hang on to their youth. That's like my father.
Misbegotten youth.
He's born in 48. His birthday's Boxing Day, and I said, "Oh, you're 78 soon." No, I'm 77. Fuck me dead.
But actually,
I wanted to
ask.
Fuck me dead, Rancher. You're
the
nearly
opposite.
60. When do you plan on retiring?
You know what? Can I make a guess, Clyde?
When do you want to put the nipple of life in your mouth, Clive?
I don't think Clyde ever wants to retire because he likes earning money. That's what I think, and he's good at it, and he's got it finally to where it's easy. Am I right, Clyde? You're not thinking about retiring, right?
No, I hate to say it, when I'm too old to get around or too old to think.
Right. Yeah, there you go. So
Then
there's
again,
no plan.
I keep coming on this program, which might arguably work against me on the second part.
On the thinking part?
Yes. But yeah, I mean, I'm basically, there was this guy, J. Hugh Herndon. He had a wooden briefcase, and the joke was that he'd been practicing for so long that the wood was actually fossilized wood.
Fossilized wooden brick. I love it, Rancher.
Yep.
What would you get as a retirement watch for you? Tell me what you're thinking.
No, I don't really. You know, I was actually watching. Was it buy this watch, not that watch, or whatever? The German guy. And actually, he was pointing out that instead of getting the Rolex Explorer 40, that a far smarter choice would be the Tudor Ranger on a bracelet.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I saw that one.
Yep.
But I think it was the Explorer. He was putting the Explorer against the Tudor Ranger, wasn't he?
Yes. I just said the Explorer, the 40 millimeter.
Oh, I thought you said Submariner. Submariner.
No.
I see.
You said Explorer.
Oh, I
I'm
misunderstood.
going to tell you something, Rancher.
At least we know who is paying attention, who's actually becoming old and decrepit up. They can't keep their attention.
I'm decrepit, Clyde. I'm decrepit.
Hometown Honey. Where's Hometown Honey gone? You going to visit her?
She's crazy. She's crazy as fuck. No, I have no.
Nice.
Well,
stay in
and
touch
my
with
God.
Hometown Honey?
no, and I also, no. If there's plenty of crazy ass women deal locally without me driving.
If she got arrested, would you defend her for free?
No, not because I'd have to again drive 3 hours. I mean, hour and a half back there, and an hour and a half back.
What if she got arrested in Oklahoma City and was stuck in your local jail? Had arraignment right in your court.
Yes, and then I'd probably do the attorney ORs and was a municipal charge, and then drive her back.
Just to get rid of her. Put her on a bus.
Yeah, exactly.
Wouldn't you take her to your apartment first?
Hell no.
I think that's unethical.
Wouldn't you have some heterosexual fun with her?
I believe that's a problem,
No.
right, Clyde? It's a licensing issue.
Well, no, it's just no.
It's only a licensing issue if you get caught. Remember that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he said she's crazy. He doesn't want to give her the ammo. She'll report him.
Yeah.
She won't do that.
actually-
She'll enjoy it.
Actually, we knew each other for, it's not. You see, here's the other thing. If you're a chick and you find out who a good attorney is and start fucking him, and then bring up, oh, I obviously have this legal problem. I mean, Jesus. It's just because, I don't care. However you guys click, if it's an ethical violation, but if you're fucking him or her or whatever or them before the representation starts, it's not like you can't represent your girlfriend or boyfriend, or
You can't represent your girlfriend or boyfriend?
no, it's not like they can't say you can't represent.
But I'm sure there's something about pressuring the client for sexual favors, for representation.
Oh, that's called being heterosexual.
Is that what
Yeah.
I see?
Fuck me dead.
See,
If they outlawed pressuring favors for sexual things, every married man in America would get arrested.
Clyde, of
Fuck
course,
me, I'm going to get some soda water. I'll be right back.
Clyde being an officer of the court, it might be slightly different.
Anyway,
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why when a lawyer testifies, at a trial, they don't have to swear you in because you're already permanently sworn in.
I think they still go through it anyway. I need to look at that. I might have to. I actually have to look and see when a deadline is. Hold on.
What you doing, Mikey? What's happening on your end of the world?
Same old. I've been hard at work on my quote toy airplanes.
The one that goes 500 miles an hour?
Yeah, and I'm waiting
crazy.
on a couple of little parts. Hopefully they'll show up tomorrow, and I'll be able to move forward.
Have one of these planes ever hit a person?
Yeah, they're
People have been hit by planes and gliders and helicopters. People have been killed by radio-controlled helicopters hitting them in the neck. But unfortunately, for the dynamic soaring, for the high-speed stuff, there has not been an accident yet.
It has been this many days since my last accident.
Well, we've been doing it for 25 years, and I think the main reason is that the only people that can physically do dynamic soaring are the world's elite pilots, because a medium intermediate pilot is incapable of maintaining the orbits, and their plane would last 30 seconds and they'd stick it in the ground. And so all the people,
wait, time out.
$10.
Okay. Archie.
Flip mode, $10. Keep up the great work, big dogs. It is A-list panel tonight. Hail, Bunter Seltzer!
Okay, what are you eating, and why are you eating it for free?
Chocolate. You got paid $10.
You did?
Well,
Okay.
we're looking at it.
Lint makes great chocolate.
Oh yeah.
But they make milk chocolate mostly, don't they, Mike? I like a dark chocolate.
Well, especially
they make both.
Especially the truffles.
The truffles. I mean, I'll eat them, but I would really rather have something dark chocolate.
We have a local chocolatier.
Is it true dogs will die if you feed them chocolate?
Yes.
I never heard that until, I kind of want to call bullshit, because they say the same thing now about grapes, raisins, onion, and garlic. And I mean,
onion. Is that true?
I think they're called polyphenols.
Yeah, I think it's called bullshit. I never heard of one dying from that shit. Like now, maybe if a Chihuahua eats a pound of fucking
they get
chocolate.
a hold of a box of C's candies. That's the kind of situation that will kill your dog. If a dog gobbles down like one chocolate.
Listen, I've been in this business for 50 years, and I never heard of a single dog dying from chocolate.
I watched a golden lab eat an entire chocolate cake.
And then ran it, and then all they do is diarrhea for a couple of few days.
Yep.
No, my friend wasn't even worried. He's like, "Oh, she's done worse."
I've never seen it go bad. Super chat.
Super chat. Huracan, $2. Mike the Snake, you ever bong rip off a collar of Granddaddy Perp?
Yes.
Tan loves his weed.
I used to. I mean, it was. I was very, very interested in it for many years, but that interest has waned. And
I understand.
I only participate very occasionally, and honestly, only to go to sleep. I don't have any urge anymore to be modified during the day. It's only to go to sleep.
Do you have weed in the house?
No, just those E-pen cartridges is all I use now.
Okay, do you have THC in the house?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
in the form of those cartridges.
Gotcha.
The cartridges are usually stronger than weed. The percentage.
They kind of are, but they're mixed with either coconut oil or propylene glycol, neither of which is really great to inhale.
What about vegetable glycerine?
I don't know. But
because back when I was vaping, the two underground substances was either PG or VG. And we had people arguing back and forth as which one was healthier or unhealthier.
I think they're both unhealthy, but used like occasionally, it's not a big deal. If you just convert over to the pens and just puff on the pens all day like you used to joints, then you're gonna get what's called popcorn lung. It's a new thing that's just come out.
They've been talking about popcorn lung, popcorn hung. Sorry, popcorn.
Hello.
Terrence.
And then
I wanted to add to something.
I hope nobody else wanted to say anything because
as soon as I say hung, he pops on.
your time is
I
up.
just wanted to make a valid point really quickly.
Your time is up.
So someone
really quickly,
said
hold on,
something-
Terry, really quickly. How long do you need?
30
seconds? All right,
30
go.
seconds.
Go.
Okay. So someone said something about the high cost of living in the world, okay, including the United States. Here's the thing. United States, you can live anywhere in the country as long as you can afford to pay the price. And that includes Beverly Hills, California, especially. The majority of people that live there can't afford to live there because it's very, very expensive. It's almost like Manhattan.
20 seconds.
So the thing of it is, here's the thing. So if you look at those prices and you go to like Paris, France, and London, the north central part of London, then you're
30
talking
seconds. That was it. 30 seconds. He wasn't even close to finish. He was just gearing up. He was just starting up. All right, Terry, that was your 30 seconds. Thank you. Now, Rancher, where were you before Terry popped on? Talking about being hung, or was it Mike's turn? Mikey.
Now, actually, the new. Have you heard about the new biopic that's just going out everywhere? It's all over YouTube about by Angel Productions, Angel Films, called Young Washington.
Terry, you got big. Terry, you have a lot of microphone noise. I'm just going to mute you till you sort that out. That's all. Just because a lot of banging.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway, Young Washington, Clydesy, Young Washington. Is it on Netflix?
I think it will be eventually, or maybe Netflix, but yes, or Amazon.
Yeah, I think it's on Netflix, and I think I saved it to one of those things I'm supposed to watch, or it's coming. I forget which, but yes, yeah.
I'm just waiting for the inevitable porn parody, Hung Washington.
Oh,
yeah.
Good one, sort of.
Is that
almost.
better?
Yes, better. Thank you.
So the thing of it is, it's the same thing.
Terry, for a retirement watch for you.
Retirement. Well, let's see. If I make it to retirement, I would say probably that one Breitling that's a GMT model. I mean, not the Breitling, the Patek.
Yes, because Terry, you have to make it. You have $90 million in a Swiss bank.
If I do make it, oh no. So, anyways, no. I was getting back to the thing though about living in Beverly Hills. Okay, I've actually visited Beverly Hills twice, and at the time when I was staying there, well, actually, I was there. It was like $9,500 a month. The person said they were paying for rent there.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's probably about $15,000 a month because Beverly Hills is now rendered as a private city in California that doesn't actually exist with the rest of the state, and they even have their own private police force.
Municipality or a principality, kind of like Washington D.C.
Yeah. So, and they do a income check on you. They do an income check on you in background, and now it says you can't live there.
You can pay.
Yeah. But they say you can't live there now officially in the neighborhood unless you're worth at least $50 million.
Oh dear. Well, I don't qualify. Even Aussie Expat doesn't, but you do. Of all the people we know, you are the one. You are the.
Well, I don't know. Maybe Hisham.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah. Well, fair point.
MT85. He's got 3 Ferraris. So
yeah, that's true too. There you have it.
But the thing of it is, though, see, most people's never been out there. They don't know because it's a heavily gated community most of the way. Jeff Bezos has a giant mansion out there. It's heavily guarded. So, I mean, it's the truth. He pays $2,000 a fine per day for having a wall as tall as it is out there in his main part of
$2,000 a day?
Yeah, they fined him $2,000 a day for his wall, his giant wall.
From?
Well, that's what they find him. The city finds him. And he has a giant wall over his mansion out there. So,
how do you get these statistics? Can I ask you that?
Well, that's just what they said. I mean, I don't know.
Who are they? You said they said. Who are they? Who are these people? What officials? What officials? The what? The what?
The living analyst.
The living analyst.
Yes.
I don't understand this.
As opposed to the predeceased analysts or the unborn analysts.
But here's the thing, though. Really, though, I mean, you can't. It's living is the thing. It's beautiful.
Here's the thing.
But here's the thing, though.
Here's the thing.
Unless you make nowadays a minimum of 700,000 a year or more, you're not going to be able to make it. That's very expensive.
Where is the thing?
Beverly Hills.
No, but you say here's the thing, and I don't know where. Where is here?
Beverly Hills.
I see.
Now, if he's going to say here's the thing, shouldn't you be pinning the camera on him or not?
No.
Okay.
But here's the thing, though. It's true.
Wait, you just said it. You just said it again.
Yeah. Here we go.
People don't ever imagine that, and plus, the other people, that's the new rivalry moving in, because you got old money has been living there for 60 years or more, and you got new money. So really, if you want to intertwine, why would you really want to stay there?
What you doing? What you doing, Arch? You seem a little preoccupied.
I got to tell you something that's interesting here is that the fact that you guys retirement, you don't want any exciting watches to welcome the new phase of your life in. I don't understand that. That's what I don't understand. Rancher doesn't want anything.
That's completely unfair. Okay, that's inaccurate. That is one of the many things you don't understand.
Do you occasionally smoke, Rancher?
No, I do not.
Do you smoke after sex? I don't know. I never checked.
Thank you. Yes.
I don't know. I never got lucky.
I don't know.
Or luckies.
I've seen pictures of him lucky, which was a little disturbing, but you did send me incriminating photography.
Oh, who's calling out?
You guys.
Sweaty Sausage, $5. Terry knows all. He works at Walmart and lives in Arkansas.
Now keep in mind, corporate headquarters is in northwestern Arkansas.
Yeah.
So Terry, who knows? He might be executive vice president in charge of sodomy.
That was a good setup, Clyde.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry, lost connection there.
You know what? We just realized that you're living and working in the world headquarters of the Walmart Corporation and family.
Yes, but here's the thing, though, about the.
Why did you say here's the thing? Wait, Beverly Hills again? Here's the thing, Beverly Hills. Terry, I have a question for you. Let's play a game. You ready? Hear the rules? Terry, here's the thing, Terry. Terry.
I got a big cock.
Terry. He's busy. I hear him talking to somebody. You know he's working. You bloody know he's working. All right, I'm gonna mute him till he. But here's the game. He can't help himself but say, here's the thing. So I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna kick him off and give him like a timeout every time he says here's the thing. And I don't think he'll be able to stop himself.
I had to get me some water. My throat started drying up. Anyways, so here's the thing.
Whoa, Terry.
Surprisingly,
Terry, I need you to listen to me real quick. We're gonna play a game with you. I want you to tell your story about the Walmart, but hang on. Can you hear me now? Okay. So here's the thing, Terry. Here's the game. I want you to tell your story and everything, but here's the drum, motherfucker. Every time you say here's the thing, Terry, I'm gonna throw you off and make you wait like 3-4 minutes to come back in. Okay, so don't say here's the thing anymore. But continue, tell your story.
Okay. The Walton family does not own any property in California or Beverly Hills. Look it up, they don't.
Okay.
They're one of the wealthiest families in the country, but they don't.
Okay, and
yeah, that's great, man.
Yep.
They've also never walked on the surface of the moon. I don't know if you know that.
Surface of what?
Of the moon.
No, they finally proved it. The moon landing was filmed in Area 51. Actually, the scientists.
Now you're talking Doc's language right now.
Yep.
But it's true. It was filmed there at the base. They never went to the moon.
How do you know?
Because evidence proves that there was all a lie. Hear what Buzz Aldrin said and all them. There's a lie.
What evidence?
He said that they filmed it in Area 51 because it
You know, the
wasn't
thing
true.
is, if they didn't go, why did they keep going back then? If you were faking it, you'd go once and say that's it.
Yeah, why would they spend trillions of dollars on a giant rocket just to prove a fucking stupid lie they could wash under the fucking carpet if they wanted to?
Because so that way they could convince the world they did, but they didn't. You see, here's the thing: if you look at
Mark.
If you look at
you're right. Yep.
What?
Yep.
You had one job.
I received a text. I had to look at my phone. But you know, now he gets several minutes of a timeout. Terry, you're getting several minutes of a timeout for saying, "Here's the thing." I knew he couldn't do it. I knew he couldn't manage it. Should we do the same thing to Archie every time he looks away from the computer for like more than 10 seconds?
He'd never be on.
Yeah, we'd never see him again.
Well, I had another idea. What if we threw
ourselves?
Exactly, but I have a better piece of revenge. What if we throw ourselves off?
Oh yeah,
oh, that's so nasty, Mark.
Oh, nice.
Okay, guys, he's not looking
that's
at.
right.
Should we let him run? Go ahead, Clyde. Should we let him run the show without us?
And we keep him on with Terry.
Yeah.
No matter how many times he says.
Oh my God, that's a great idea. Don't leave, Clyde. Don't leave, Mike. We're giving Archie a spanking. Don't leave.
I wanted to say something. What the hell? This is crazy madness, guys. Retirement watches. What are you buying, guys? I tell you what. Nice Gold Breguet would do the piece.
Patek Philippe Aviators watch, the dual time one, the GMT one. You know which one I'm talking about. They're like 80,000.
Archie did that.
And you know what? What we'll do is you ban me, then you come back on once they start talking about watches or stuff again.
Do you have the Patek?
No, you want to be banned. You would like that. We ban us,
GMT.
and then you have to do it without us.
The Gold GMT,
here's
the Gold Patek.
Gold.
I want to know, are you guys honestly wanting to buy anything, or you're just over the hobby completely?
I would say over the hobby.
I can tell you this now. I can tell you, Goldberg, he wants a land dweller, but he's not going to get it.
Probably not.
And I don't even, Terry Boston, he just wants love from a man, right? Right? And I think I got to be honest with you, Terry. That boyfriend of yours is a doofus. He's not the one for you, man.
I know he's a doofus magoofus. I know that. Anyways,
and then you've got Mike the Snake. Mike the Snake he wants a fast car more than another watch.
Well,
and you've got Rancher. What does Rancher want? Rancher wants anything he can get, preferably with large bust.
And the Rancher wants to be a judge.
No, hell no. Are you kidding?
Can you afford the pay cut, Clyde?
No, I just having to keep my goddamn mouth shut would be the worst part.
But I think you'd work a lot more. You know, it'd be a lot more work. I think it'd be a lot harder.
Rancher, he honestly, in Oklahoma, the police don't earn much. Teachers don't earn much.
Oklahoma.
Well, he could magistrate on the side, you know, like in the county or the city or whatever. He could magistrate on the side.
Do you have night judges? Do you have night court in Oklahoma?
No, we do not.
In California, they have night court, don't they?
Well, I think traditionally that was New York City, both in the original 80 series and also the one when they rebooted it back like a couple of years back.
Well, you know, you could always go into the bar business, the pub business.
Well,
Rancher doesn't drink.
Well, I know that, but you don't have to drink to own a pub.
No, Rancher could make more as a lawyer. He spent thousands of dollars. You went to law school. Did you get a scholarship, Rancher?
Kerr Foundation, I think, scholarship.
Sorry?
No, just a partial, not a full one. My undergrad was completely paid for, though.
That's nice.
Yep.
I would have been a British.
Rancher's biggest problem is he always meets the most crazy women. How did you, honestly, are you attracted to crazy women?
I'm starting to think I'm the canary in the crazy-ass coal mine.
Yeah. You're
Well,
not
in
attracted
London,
to
though,
good, honest
police
women.
now
You're
only
attracted
pay
to
you
lunatics,
£50,000 a year.
Rancher.
Yep. And right now, I'm not really
Hometown Honey. There was Hometown Honey.
drama mama.
Garbage fire.
Drama Mama.
Spider bite.
No, Spider Bite was his.
Oh.
But in London, they only pay police officers £50,000 a year now. Not a lot
That's
of
not
money.
bad.
It's not bad, but the
That's
retirement
it's not good for London. It's inadequate for London.
I got to tell you something, Rancher. You've really scored the big success in life.
How's that?
You've lived a long life. You've enjoyed many interesting things. You've loved hobbies, shavers, coffee machines, and vacuums and watches.
Did you mention razors?
Coffee machines.
Shavers.
Oh, shaver. No. A shaver implies more of an electric. Razor is just old fashioned. And I might actually go back.
What I don't understand is if you have so many razors, why do you have a big beard then?
I don't really have a big beard right now. I've actually whacked it.
Turn the camera on, Rancher.
Nope, hell no. I've got like a 2-day growth right now. I'm gonna shave that. Now then.
I'm thinking about opening up a coffee shop, a certain one that has cigars.
No, it's going to coffee or espresso or.
You could lose a lot of money opening a small business in America, couldn't you?
Yeah, like all of it. Most people do.
Yep.
Can we put a coffee stand at your dog farm, Marky?
No, I'm not a high traffic location, so that'd be kind of useless.
Starbucks, right?
Right? They're everywhere. Starbucks are everywhere.
Dog training in Starbucks.
Starbucks is not cheap.
No, it's a little pricey. My favorite Starbucks, I really don't like anything there, to be honest with you, except for this one thing. They finally came out with one thing I like, which is a brown sugar oat milk cortado.
But there's a problem though. Starbucks is not single origin coffee. It's all mixed in between.
Nobody cares.
The only reason they're cool is because they name their shit all cool.
That may have been the gayest thing you've ever said.
All of their different coffees are overcooked. They all are burnt. It's just the way.
I don't like their coffee. I like their espresso drink.
They brainwash people to think coffee's supposed to taste a certain way. You take a perfectly percolated Colombian bean with a percolator and make it slowly, and you'll have a perfect cup of coffee. That's your baseline.
Oh, I haven't percolated since 70s. Who makes percolated coffee now?
But a couple of places. I remember, like we had a prof that had one, and that was some of the best coffee I've ever had, percolated. Frankly.
Well, gentlemen, I will tell you this: my future doesn't look bright. So it's either two career choices: own my own coffee shop or the real estate business.
Okay, Mark.
Why doesn't your future look bright?
Mark, he's looking down. Archie is.
What's happening?
Because I don't know what else to do after I leave retail.
Well, when we tap the $90 million Swiss bank account.
Yep.
I'm not dipping into that. I want to face the challenge.
If only you knew someone who lived nearby that had a bunch of espresso machines to sell.
Are you referring to yourself? Because Clyde, you have a lot of them.
The ones that Starbucks uses cost $2,000 a piece.
I really love the ones that they have, like in the United Club. Basically, it's a screen, like a touch screen.
You just touch it,
yeah, and it'll make a latte, a cappuccino, an espresso, a brewed coffee. It'll make like the whole range of things. But they are like $2,000 to $3,000, which sounds crazy.
Either that, or I go sell cars again at Toyota.
There you go. I feel like I might be smarter to just occasionally pay my $6.99 at Starbucks for my espresso thing that I like. I have a French press too, Kentucky Dancer.
Okay, let me help.
Is that what you just said? Park.
No, sorry. Let me restart. Dun dun da-dun, 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 da-dun,
I have to leave 4 months because this is what's inclinating to my drinking problem.
Okay, if I were to go back in time, I would basically tap myself on the shoulder and say, "Oh, Clyde, look at this Lance Hedrick video. You could do espresso 2.0 or soup, Spro only unpressurized. It's basically halfway between a good pour over coffee and like beginning espresso. It's so much simpler. It's so much easier. You don't really need to spend hardly any fucking money to do it. You can start with the most basic bitch grinder, like even like Mark would be able to make it run. That's how basic bitch it is. And like a $50 thing, one $50 piece of equipment, maybe and a water heater, and you're good. Yep.
Rancher. Percolated coffee. What the fuck? When did that change?
Super chat.
Sweaty sausage. Here we go. We got Wristful Thinking, $2. Cyber Metals Watch Battle. Patek 5320 versus 5172. 5320. Let's call this baby up on the screen. Patek 5320.
Yep.
That's the one that our good friend, you know who has that? Tan the Man. He has the Perpetual or a 5172. I got to tell you something. They are both fucking amazing watches. Which one is better? 5320. 5320 any day. It's a Grand Perpetual. The 5172, that's the Chrono. That's the one. JJ had that. Beautiful watch. I love it with the blue dial.
I gotta admit,
absolutely.
I do love me the syringe hands.
Yes. I think I'd have to go for the Perpetual, but it's just fucking gorgeous. Perpetual. Just sexy as fike.
Goodness. What are you fiking?
Like you.
Guys, it's been a slightly pitiful super chat night.
A little bit.
Thank you, Wristful Thinking, for your cyber metals.
Cyber metals.
Exactly.
Well, all the fun is being had over in the chat, man.
I know, but Archie doesn't do this for free. Somebody's got to support keeping the lights on in the chat.
Well, that's why I just made a post saying, "Come on, guys, like super chat. You're having too much fun, too much free fun."
You know what? Here, Mike,
on my behalf.
Turn on your camera, Mike, and give an impassioned plea for super chat. Like only
super chat.
Archie, bring up the pilot's watch from Patek, please.
They'll come in naturally. I hope.
Use your tooth. Do it now.
Listen, bitch, pay up.
I do like a French press, and I have like 4.
I do voices.
Right, loser. But the problem with the French press is,
it's too French.
You got to take the time to boil the water, then you got to pour it in, then you got to wait and stare at it for 5 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes while it steeps. And I'm in a hurry.
It's really easy to give up on the French press.
There's a trick to the French presses.
That was a World War II reference.
Yeah.
In case you
So this is the pilot's Patek, and it's 80,000.
When you make coffee in a French press, and you put the water in or the coffee in first, I don't remember which, but anyways, you put the top screen, the press down on, and it all floats to the top, right?
Well, that's why you
wait a minute. What you do is you push it down after a minute or two. You push it down and pull it down again, Mark. And it all falls to the bottom. And then you push.
I don't know. I never had that problem, to be honest with you.
Well, every other problem, yes. That problem, no. Also,
So this is the Paddock pilot's watch. Paddock pilot's watch.
You promise you promise we get to flee, and then yet you don't. You're not paying attention. You're asleep at the switch.
You're asleep at the switch, bitch, switch. Sleep, switch, bitch. Switch, bitch. Switch, bitch.
You talking to me?
Yeah. Okay, guys. Time to wrap this story up today, I think.
You didn't show the watch.
$10.
$10. Kentucky dancer. Rancher makes drink. Rancher makes drink instant coffee.
Pussy?
Rancher dogs make cats drink instant. What do you think of instant coffee? Is there a good instant coffee?
You know what? The Starbucks instant coffee, sometimes called Via or just called instant coffee when it's in the tin, it's actually quite good. Very, very good.
Can be.
Microgram, yeah. If
What's
there's a
your
problem,
view on instant coffee, Rancher?
What? Actually, really kind of heavily into tea these days.
Fuck, you're into tea?
Especially cold brew. It's
heavily.
It takes away the bitterness, and it's the lazy way of doing it. You just basically stick it in there, like
stick it in. That's what we like to do.
Yes, anytime I get.
That's why I'm hoping you're going to end soon.
Wait, are you going to show the watch? Are you going to show the Paddock?
It's not popular. That watch isn't popular. Terry,
yes,
it's not
it
popular.
Is.
It's not.
Why
it's
would
a
it
dud.
not be?
It's a dud. It wasn't that popular. It wasn't popular.
So
it
you
wasn't
don't like
popular.
it?
Terry, it wasn't popular.
Wait.
Is
it which one is it? The one
pilot. I'm going to bring it up just to show him it was not popular. Terry,
it wasn't popular.
Paddock 5524.
Do you know what? I actually like this one.
This one here, I think they're quite nice, but
it's the only
they
one
weren't
I like.
popular.
I like it. I'm with Terry. I like this watch. It's the only one I like.
Yes, but do you like it?
Look at the dial, though. Look at the dial.
I like it. It has that second. It has a second hour hand, and then it has an indicator for AM, PM, so it keeps it in the 12-hour zone. You don't have to memorize military time.
And these are what, 80,000?
No. Well, I think there's a steel one, and they're like 25 or 30.
That's correct.
And then there's
they're not really wanted. They're not really wanted. I
bet they're so
Terry.
expensive. How much? I like them. How much? Let's get one cheap.
No, if you're not paying attention, I'm quietly
They're not that cheap.
Helping Mark by turning the camera off while I'm hidden behind the super chat.
You're not hidden behind the super chat. We're just going to leave you up here now.
It's a buy. It's a buy. I guarantee you, in 10 years, that watch will go for 250,000.
But anyhow, that's okay. That's okay. Terry, we love you. Rancher, we love you. Mark Goldberg, we love you.
See you tomorrow.
Now, did you see Brett Pearson's video from earlier today, where she talks about they just released Brett Pearson Watch Gringa, FKA Watch Gringa? They just released a new Ingenue, but on with an ice blue, almost like a Tiffany blue.
Oh, that's the 35 mil one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Too small.
Here's the way I look at it. If we're talking about Rolls-Royce sports watches, it has to throw Paddock in the top category there, because including the pilot's watch there, which is the first one they've ever produced, other than the World Time, right?
Now, guys, and if somewhere where the super chat some money, we'd have to stay on extra time, especially Mark.
Yes.
Yep.
All these chat rooms posts should be super chats, guys. Come on.
Yep.
I'm going to the toilet. I'll be back.
Throw a dog a bone.
Take us with you, Gonzo.
No.
No. We should have asked him if he's going to do a number 1 or a number 2, because then we'd know how much time we're going to have.
my little dog, 20-year-old dog, Toby the Wonder Dog.
Yes.
He has to go out every 10 minutes. He drinks a half gallon of water a day, but he can hold it all night long, or if I go somewhere, he can hold it for 16 hours, no problem. But what he basically manipulates us. He runs the house. He absolutely runs the house.
Kentucky. He's going number 3.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, where's your senator, Kentucky Dancer?
Who, mine? I don't know.
No, Kentucky Dancer. Mitch McConnell.
He took a brief trip to the afterlife, but he's back already.
Yeah.
If Archie dies, will he go to Van Horne?
You mean Valhalla?
Van Horne.
Yeah, only I understood that joke, Clyde. I think you're now talking to an audience of one.
Well,
1/2.
Well, you also speak fluent Spanish, so I could be talking to an audience of one.
Spain won tonight. My friend from Spain was very happy. I got a text or two from Spain. Oops.
Nice.
Dank nuggets flying everywhere.
Dank nuggets indeed.
The kitten is, employing the grinder technique.
What's that?
Yes, you are. I'm watching. Oh, I don't mean that. Yes, we're monogamous. I meant the weed grinder. The weed grinder. Jeez, I forgot there's a different kind of. All right, Clyde, you read it. $10.
Laughing out loud. He's in a warm place. Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure.
I just rang out of
Kentucky.
and a kitty cat at the store, and the dog went crazy, and the woman has turned.
Oh my God! The watches, Kentucky Dancer, $5, 3.
Well, that was responding to because when you left, I said we should have asked if you were going to do number 1 or number 2.
Number 3.
And he said number 3.
A
exactly.
bit of both. That's exactly right. I'm very.
Yes.
It's very good to go to the toilet once a day, same time. Do dogs do that as well? They go to the toilet same time?
They don't go to the toilet at all. $10.
$10. Kentucky Dancer, $10. He's in a warm place.
He was referring not to you, but to
I had to wait on a fat one.
Clyde.
Ugly cat,
I just can't do it.
I
don't know. You're very good at just pretending he's not there. I can't do it. That was in response to Clyde asking after Kentucky Dancer's state senator, of course, who was missing in action.
Oh, no, not state senator, federal senator.
Federal, yes. Not Rand Paul, but Mitch McConnell.
Right.
Yes.
I had to wait on a fat woman.
That's really great, man.
That's unusual. Sparkles, this is an unusual thing, but I have seen it. They're doing number 1 and 2 at the same time. Sometimes they'll do that if they're really just busting at both ends. But the worst thing I've ever seen, and this was 2 separate dogs. I trained one dog who would drink it while he was peeing, and another dog who would eat it before it even hit the ground if he was pooping.
Why do they do that?
I mean, you're talking.
America has a lot of fat people in it.
I don't want to have pets. I don't want to have a dog. You know that?
Yes.
Well, of course not. Technically, you are a pet.
We thought you liked a nice Irish setter, Archibald.
Yeah. I just can't. That's just disgusting. These pets really annoy me at times.
This is true, babe, man. This is true.
Like I'm not living in my own world.
Yeah, but you're not nearly as. What word should I use?
Unshakable.
Mike, Terry makes you look absolutely normal, Mike. Completely.
That's true, yeah.
It does.
Completely normal. I mean, you not only deny the existence of a trust fund and a busted trust fund, but you emphatically deny the existence of a $90 million secret Swiss bank account.
Now,
I've
M7367.
heard the what do you call them? claims of ownership of those things.
Yes.
But I mean, the first question that comes to anybody's mind is, dude, I mean, come on. You have to wait till what? Because of what reason? And his reason is like, yeah, that can't work.
No, not you. Because it's Twilight Zone stuff, Mike. That's why.
Mike versus,
All right.
Mike versus
I
Terry.
stopped talking.
Fight.
I ended it. It's over.
No, you don't understand what I was going for. You were saying, it's like crazy stuff, and I did the Twilight Zone to show you. Yeah, that's Terry's living in the Twilight Zone.
Oh, I thought you were like signaling, like, hey, you've been talking for too long.
Like you're playing off. You're being played off the stage at the Academy Award.
Oscars. Yeah, at the Oscars. Yeah,
exactly. But see, Mike, you don't understand. Terry's been here the entire time, so our tolerance.
I love Terry. Terry's the best, man.
Don't we all?
His cadence is so perfect, you never get a word in.
Yep.
Yeah.
If allowed, you will never get a word in because of his cadence. As he speaks.
Here's the thing.
I want you two to have a cadence off.
I do like this watch, by the way. It's so odd that he picked that one out because this, as Archie says, it's not popular. It's a very oddball watch.
Oh, is this in a pilot?
No. It's the Patek Pilot, but I like it quite a bit.
Pilot?
Yes.
Every time I see one of those, I like to say, nice zenith.
Yeah, good. That's a good pickup, actually. It is very, very true there. Monochrome watches. Let's have a talk about this. I've got to tell you something. Oh, fuck. Look at this. This is beautiful. What do you think? Angelus. Do you like the Tinkler? That's the Stinkler. Look at that. The Tinkler. What do you think of that, Rancher?
Well,
That's the sort of shit that you like.
I think if you have diabetes, it's the perfect watch.
The Tinkler.
Yeah, it needs a second
This is
hand or a
fucking ugly. The Minerva. That's ugly as fuck.
I have a Minerva. Thank you.
This Hoya's looking nice. Look at this Hoya. This is fucking beautiful. This is the glass box. Glass box sand. Look at that. That's beautiful, that. You know why it's called the glass box, Rancher?
No. Ask me if I care.
Do you care?
No.
I like that strap. Look at that strap with the holes in it. It's fucking
strap
beautiful.
on.
Look at that.
Strap off. Strap on. Strap off. The strapper.
Nice movement. Look at that. Nicely displayed.
Did you just have a nice movement?
I'm fiercely taking back my position of Mark as most hated co-host. I had it. I think Mark taking it from me, but I'm taking it back, baby. Also, super chat.
Super duper chat. We got a super chat here. Thank you so much. Kentucky Dancer Snake. Minute. Let's Mike the Snake talk to Terry.
Yep.
Oh,
it's like dueling. It's like dueling banjos.
Dueling banjos.
It is, honestly, but yeah. I mean, I think for both of us, sometimes it's hard to get a word in edgewise. But that's my answer.
Not to be confused with dueling bandos, brandos.
Sure. I'll make sure to give them a chance to talk.
No, don't. That's the whole point.
Okay.
Angelus. Well, you had an Angelus, didn't you, Clive? I remember.
Right, maybe way back in the day. Yeah, nice watch. It was a chronograph. Okay, now I'm going to do an Archie impersonation. I'll be right back.
1958 quarter repeater. Look at that quarter repeater. That's pretty good. Quarter repeater, Rancher.
I'll be right back.
This is fuck me dead. Look at the price on that thing. Fuck me dead. That is crazy. That is crazy money. Are they out of the... Now, this Zenith, that's beautiful. I love that. This is talking about retro. Tudor Monarch. I love... Oh, what do you think of that? That's beautiful. I love California. Cali dials. Cartier. Yeah, I like that. Oris Star Edition. Look at this Raymond wheel. This is starting to look very Patek Nautilus. What do you think? 3,000 Aussie. What's that? 2.5 US. Look at this, man. Would you buy one of these? What do you reckon, Rancher? Where's he gone?
He's gone to the toilet.
Raymond Wheel. Was that always ever a brand that appealed to you?
No.
Did Raymond Wheel ever appear to you, Marky?
No.
No?
Never? Never.
Raymond Wheel, man.
You know, Bateman picked up on something. You look at your. There you go. I do think that was funny.
I love that. I love that.
I don't even know if I should. It's not bad. It's not a bad thing, right? We could say, can't we say?
I thought you were a Yoko Ono fan.
Okay, well, hold on. Let's bring the punters into our little private joke. I noticed that Bateman in the comments pointed out, like, oh, Archie just there was something interesting in that search bar, and here it is.
Periwinkle.
No, not that. John Lennon and Yoko Ono. John Lennon and Yoko Ono.
There was a video clip.
Yes.
There was a video clip I was trying to find.
I see.
Which I remember. John and Yoko were in bed together.
Yeah, it was a very famous photograph also.
Bagism. You heard of bagism?
No idea.
No, I was trying to find it, and I was trying to find a clip.
I see. I'm sure it wasn't for any self-gratification purposes.
You know, she's actually 93 now. Did you know that?
Bless her heart. I wonder if she's still making screaming music.
She's...
Here's the thing about her music. She, even though she's 93, she still probably can't forget the lyrics.
Here's the good news, though. I'm now a choppy chaser in the gay world.
I actually found her. She had a Bentley for sale. Did you know she sold a Bentley?
Was it John's?
No, it was one she bought herself. And do you know her driver for 5 years tried to blackmail her and stole her Patek Philippe?
Wow. What did you blackmail her with?
Just shit she was saying.
You
know, we all say things in private which shouldn't be released. You know that, Marky.
Yes, especially in front of the help. Did she sue him? What happened? How do you know this story?
No, it's a true story. It's a true story.
Well, how do you know?
Hungarian. And he alleged she made him do sexual things to her.
Your stories are like a little bit like Terry's. Just they're like you're not citing your sources.
No, you just Google it. I'll bring it up on the. You don't believe me, do you?
I believe you. I just feel like let's read all about it. Guys, have a quick look at the search bar here. I'm sure there's good stuff.
Yoko Ono blackmailed. In December 2006, Yoko Ono was blackmailed and extorted by her longtime chauffeur, Corel Karsan. Karsan demanded $2 million, threatening to release private audio tapes. Look at this, right? And photographs. Incident culminated in a series of dramatic legal developments. Extortion threat, evidence, violent. Police and prosecutors recorded subsequent conversations where Carson spoke of people waiting to kill Ono and her son.
Gracious. This is 20 years ago.
The defense team claimed he was not a blackmailer but an abused employee seeking compensatory charges for alleged sexual harassment. Why doesn't anyone sexually harass me like that?
How'd the case turn out? What happened in the end?
Resolution. In February 2000, he pleaded guilty to a reduced charge of attempted grand larceny. He was sentenced to 60 days in jail, covered by the time he had already served, and was subsequently granted a voluntary departure to his native Turkey.
All right, so he got kicked out.
I was in the other room when I heard that, because that would be considered bestiality.
More than a decade later, Berlin police recovered roughly 100 items belonging to John Lennon that was stolen by Carson in 2000. He's a fucking thief.
Yes.
That's not nice.
Not at all.
That's just awful. That's sometimes this is the problem when you have some fame and money. Every cunt wants a lend of you, don't they?
I know. I have to be so careful.
Who is this we're talking about?
Yoko Ono.
Oh, I knew about that, but who?
Did you miss the last 10 minutes of the show?
He's worse than me. He's worse than me, Mikey.
Nobody's worse than you, Archie. Nobody is worse. Your show.
When there's car racing on TV.
I see you tuned us out. Super chat.
Yeah.
Super chat.
Exactly.
Yes, that's exactly it. It's that's exactly it. Kentucky dancer, $5. Laughed my fucking ass off to the Google search. God, she's voice with hippie RR.
She's a trash voice with Kiwi hippie RR. I don't know what RR is. Oh.
Rolls Royce.
I see. Understood.
What can you say? That's the way it goes, Marky.
It is. It is indeed. Well, we've got what? 13 minutes. Welcome back, Clyde. Welcome.
Sorry, did I miss anything interesting or educational? No, wait.
Yes, you did. You missed a super chat.
By the way, can I show you? Can I show you one thing? I will show you one thing.
Show us.
Can I show Yoko Ono Bentley? This is the Bentley she had. I just want to. This is the Bentley that Yoko Ono bought with. It's a large, long wheelbase. Pretty fucking beautiful car. Look at this. I think it's an absolutely.
You wouldn't need.
I mean, I'd like to be sexually harassed by Yoko Ono in the back of this Bentley, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I don't know. You might break. You might break her hip. Gorgeous. She's 93.
Or, no, that's it. I got nothing.
You know. What do you think?
Where's the touch screen?
Fucking gorgeous car, isn't it? Look at it. It's fucking gorgeous car. Look at I love the color. The tan interior with the wood and the blue carpets. Fucking beautiful.
I love those tray tables that pull down.
Oh, picnic table.
Now wait, is this her? Is this hers or just a similar one?
No, this is hers. This is her actual car.
How much did it sell for?
I've got proof it's hers. Do you want to see it?
Sure. I'd like to know what it sold for.
Here we go. This is the title. She bought it brand new. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And she paid nearly $300,000 US in 2003 for it.
Man, that was a lot of money.
Yep.
Back, especially then.
Yep.
It's like over half a million now.
She had it for 5 years. She had it for 5 years. Then she donated it to her charity, the John Lennon Educational Tour Bus.
Super chat.
Where's that super?
She's quite pretty. She's very pretty. She was always pretty. I quite liked her.
Ooh.
I got nothing against. Fucking great taste in cars. Look at that. Fuck me. That was John Lennon's money, but hey, that's okay.
Yeah. What did it sell for? Do we know what it sold for?
70,000. 70,000. 69. 70,000.
Talk about depreciation. Super chat. This super chat is depreciating right now. Read it.
Yes. Here we go.
What depreciated more, her car or her music career?
She didn't have a music career. Super chat.
Kentucky Dancer, $2. Chuck Berry and Yoko Ono. That's where she came on blowing. Yes, that was. Look, she's okay. Don't be so nasty.
Yeah, nasty as I want to be.
What can I say?
She looks like a bloke.
Who's that?
Yoko.
Davy
Loco.
Smith.
Loco.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Terry, are you still there?
Okay, don't wake it,
Yeah,
sleeping beast.
I like the Bentley, but I thought about buying an Audi A4 because they don't make it anymore. It's economical.
Here's the thing.
At least it's all-wheel drive. Wait, how much does a used Audi A4 go for in great condition with no gimmicks or flaws or anything?
Depends on what year. A4's been out for so long. The A4, you can buy an A4 for next to nothing, but depends how old and what engine you go for. They had a few problematic engines, especially the 2 liters, head gasket problems and other issues. But I drove an A4. I drove a 2.6 V6 many 30 years ago. I thought it was a great car.
Terry, would you lick Yoko Ono for like 30 minutes in her private place for an A4?
No, I like the wiener.
But it's an A4.
Well, okay. What if she has a really big clit?
Oh, God. How have we sunk this low? How can we have a bit of respect? She might be watching. Can we have a bit of respect for her?
So no, the A4.
Well, if she might be watching, she deserves zero respect.
2016 and up that year. 2016 and up that year, A4. No.
So Terry's not doing Yoko even for an Audi or Audi A4. What about an A2 with wheels?
Mike, what do you think about this? What do you think about this Bentley?
It's a fine-looking Bentley.
It's amazing, Mikey. It's not just a fine Fettel. It's amazing.
There's that class of Rolls Royce and newer Bentleys that, when they started to round the edges and stuff. And I like them. I appreciate them. They're just not my cup of tea. But,
Archibald, we have a request here from Kentucky Dancer.
Kentucky Dancer.
Look up John Lennon's psychedelic Rolls Royce. Must have had a paint job.
Yeah, that was that one that he got Gypsy Joker to paint. That's the one Gypsy Joker painted. You remember that Gypsy Joker painted it? The guy called Gypsy Joker?
Nope.
Bring up an Audi A4 like 2016 model.
This is the psychedelic. It's the psychedelic. Just stop. Psychedelic. This is the psychedelic Rolls Royce.
Big pics
he
only.
actually ended up trading it for a tax credit. I don't know if you know this. What happened to that car? It actually went into a. He traded it for a tax credit. He donated it to a museum to get a tax credit. Okay, that's what happened to the car.
It's rather unique. What about that famous painter's Rolls Royce? Salvador Dali. What's his look like?
You're jumping all over the place, Terry.
I know.
You're jumping all over the place. We've got to stick on the main. The rain in Spain falls mainly in the plain.
Circus Rolls Royce.
The rain in Spain sticks mainly in the plain.
Well, Archie, it's been a long, difficult night, but we pulled it out. Maybe you should just thank the punters and let them go.
And wind her up. Let's go. We had super chats from Hurritan, Jay Fearful, Sweaty Sausage, Neo Lover, Frankfurt Sausage, Flip Mode, Hurritan, Sweaty Sausage, Ristful Thinking, Kentucky Dancer, Kentucky Dancer, Kentucky Dancer, Kentucky Dancer, Kentucky Dancer, Kentucky Dancer. Guys, that's the show. Tomorrow is my day off. Have a great one.
Kentucky
I will
Dancer.
See you later. Stay tuned.
Stay sexy, boys.
Tomorrow's the day off. Come back the day after.
Yes.
See you
Or
later.
Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.